Okay, no more jokes. No more jokes like that.
Oh yeah, you too.
Alright.
Well, no, it's just that we're trying to make this age friendly. You don't get kicked off.
Welcome back to Real World Games. I am your host. My name is Michael. You may have noticed that I have lost a significant amount of facial hair. It's my new look. I'm trying to look younger. You know.
You look fine.
It's not working.
Why, thank you. Yes, I am an old man.
You are not. I should slap you for that one.
Slappy, slappy.
We will also be enjoying these delicious burgers. I handcrafted.
Brought to you by Mike.
Really delicious stuff.
Is it okay?
That's my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
While you enjoy our real world game. Once again tonight we are missing our good buddy Jeremy. He is unable to meet with us, and so we will be continuing the 3.5 that we started last time you were with us.
That's yours. This one's
Duncan.
And alright. We've also set up a Patreon account. So take a look at it, see what our goals are, see what we're offering. We're hoping this will get filled with some fan art.
Oh,
I moved it.
I
I'm
appreciate
not
it.
stupid.
I never said you were.
Go ahead and repeat that one.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, we just started a Patreon account. So look at our goals, look at what we're offering, look at some of the new and exciting things we might be able to bring to you. One of the things is we're hoping to fill this with fan art behind me, so you guys can take a look at your artwork, your fantasy artwork, maybe your artwork based on my world. I kind of hope it'd be a nice little boost to my ego. But you can do your own fantasy artwork too, and send it on in. You know, send it to us digitally. Make sure that you send your email along with that, so we can at least send you a thank you. I believe we are offering for our Patreons a seasonal poster, digital poster. And that'll be based on this world at the moment.
I'll change it for you.
And it will be made by somebody. It'll be made by one of our fine artists. We have 2 of them.
Not me.
Not me either. My focus is storytelling. I can draw stick figures.
You can draw maps pretty well.
I can draw stick figures.
I can draw jokes.
My drawing.
That was bad.
Anyways, I'm pretty good at drawing words.
I guarantee you someone out there laughed.
I laughed.
Anyways,
I left on the inside.
so yeah, take a look. We're hoping to fill this up with some of your artwork. We're hoping to send you some of ours. We're hoping it'll be a fun exchange.
Also,
Yeah, go ahead.
if you guys decide to, for example, if you guys have any recommendations on how to improve our Patreon, like different perks that you'd like us to recommend, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below, or on the side if you're on the live stream.
Excellent. Thank you. Good advice as always.
It would also be recommended that they sign their artwork.
Yes.
Oh, sure, that'd be cool. Absolutely.
So we can actually even recommend them, like mention them. Oh yeah, we like this one.
Shout outs.
Shout-outs.
Shout outs.
And if they don't want us to use their real name, give us a name that they would
An
like us
alias.
to use.
Aliases are fine. Although one of the recommendations I would make about an alias is make it unique. If we get 15 of them all claiming to be Gandalf the White, we won't know which one's yours. We'll think Gandalf been drawing all these guys. So, you know, kind of make it a unique one so that when we shout out that Gandalf the White, there's only one person that says, oh, that's my artwork, not 12 of them, and they're wondering why it doesn't look like anything they've drawn before.
Oh, they're up there. Hi.
They're on tripods.
All right.
So people are going to get to watch the fight.
Oh, fail.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah, looks like all of our cameras are good. Looks like we got 0 drop frames. Oh, we're getting some lighting. Look at that. Some real professional lighting going on here. Awesome. Now, last we left off,
Yeah.
our intrepid heroes.
My favorite.
our intrepid heroes had made their way to two of them had made their way to a new town, a new city. They had discovered some of the upper class life, some of the not so upper class life. They had some interesting encounters. One of them being the third member of our party. And they are now currently on a mission to deliver some sweet cakes. And they are special sweet cakes. They're not just any kind of sweet cakes, not Hostess, you know, although pretty good stuff.
Probably loaded up with
Yummy, delicious pastry product ingredients, of course.
Yeah, we'll go with
that. And they're on their way to a nice old lady who rescued their
Some of the kids, I think you said.
hospitality experts. Yeah, the kids of the their patron. We'll call them a patron.
our boss.
No, not necessarily your boss. I mean, you came here and agreed to deliver these guys. You know, he was already setting you up with a nice place to stay and crash for a while. He's offering to sell you his cool horse at a discounted price if you do this. So, and they had wandered down with 2 guards and 3 of them on horseback. And their day was going quite well so far. All right. So, as evening falls, you look off into the distance, out at the sea. Ladies and gentlemen, give me spot checks.
I've already did 20.
Hey, you got that set I wanted.
Yeah, huh. Thanks, bud. Nat 20.
Dang.
Lucky.
Nat 20.
I got an 18 plus my spot bonuses. 24.
9.
All right. Well, it's hard to miss.
That's fine.
It's a big, black, dark purple cloud. Or a group of clouds. Survival rolls.
Ooh, yay.
Since you all saw it, you all get to check survival.
Nothing on survival.
Do I have survivals? I do. 21.
21.
16.
16. Okay. So, the 13 and the 16, you guys know that it looks like a storm. Looks like a storm. Aramil, right?
Yep.
Aramil. Looks like it could be a serious storm. We're talking some hail. You know.
We might want to find some cover, guys.
Duck and cover!
It's probably going to be a nasty storm, and it looks like it's going to be on you guys in a couple of hours.
We need to find a cave or some kind of shelter, guys. This one's going to be a bad blower.
Alright, so we'll let you guys figure out what you're going to do.
So, man. Can I search for a... Yeah, can I just search for some place where we can go underneath?
Well, you can look for some overhangs, but if you're really looking for something that would, you know, be survivable shelter, you're probably going to need to make a survival check.
I'll do that again.
I can assist.
Well, who is going to be the primary and who will be the assistants?
I'm pretty good with survival, guys. So
Yeah. I don't have any survival, so...
okay. Yeah, you're a city elf. So 12 to...
He's a human.
4. So 16 for me.
7.
No. So you don't really provide much aid, but you don't do bad enough that you would hinder him either. You know. You're like, hey, that looked like a pretty good overhang, and he's like, yeah, it's just an overhang. It's not really a cave. And you're like, well, what about the one over here? Yeah, if you're willing to climb up like 300 feet. And you're like, that's some kid's cannon castle. Just kidding. But you do end up finding suitable shelter for the night. And appears to be a break in the limestone, some sort of a cavernous area. There's a little water at the entrance, but you figure if you go deep enough, you might find some drier ground.
I'm going to scout ahead a little bit. Actually, first I'm going to light a torch.
Okay. So you light up a torch.
Okay.
It glows with a fiery flame.
I know.
Oh. Alright, and you have a torch now. Torch I believe is good for, I believe it's like a couple hours? Let's take a look.
I don't remember.
I will take a look, see. It's been a while since I've used a torch. I like sunrods, but...
I couldn't afford one of those.
Yeah, they're a little bit spendy. Torches
Yeah,
are
really
cheap.
they are.
But we'll take a look at...
Torches are dirt cheap.
yeah, they're a copper a piece, right?
I think that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So a torch is good for a 20-foot radius for 1 hour.
Oh, dang.
And then 40-foot shadowy radiance. So you can see clearly out to 20 feet, but 20 feet beyond that it's dark and you're gonna suffer penalties to spot checks.
Would I suffer it with my low light vision?
With your low light vision, no. In fact, you will be able to see 40 feet as though it's bright, and an additional 40 feet as though it's shadowy. Woohoo! Because you can see in low light conditions.
We're both elves.
Which means you can see it too. Okay, so I'm going to recommend everyone hang out here as soon as we find a dry spot. And I'm going to scout ahead, see if I can find an opening where we could possibly build a fire.
I got jumped on my
So,
phone.
yeah, I'm going to scout ahead, and I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open for...
Oh, hey.
That's
Thanks for the
I was making
reminder.
I was just making sure.
No, I good thing. Good thing. I needed that reminder to keep an eye on that cat. That way, if any of our viewers say something, you need to keep an eye on that.
You haven't still on.
So would this be a spot check or a search check?
Well, what will happen is, as you go along, if you need your spot to be active, then you will do spot. And if you're looking for drier ground, that's not so much a search. It's more like when you come to it, you'll know.
Well, I'm scouting ahead to see if we can find like a big open area where we can be comfortable.
So when you find it, I'll say that you found it. But in the meantime, if you encounter something, those are going to be spot checks.
Okay.
Because it's more like you're keeping an eye open for other things as well.
Yeah.
So
Anything that might be dangerous or even interesting
Alright.
be nice.
Dangerous or interesting. Got it. Alright, let's
Because
do...
my character has a very good, very active sense of curiosity.
Okay.
Even though he's a pessimist.
So you have an active sense of curiosity. Very interesting. I might be able to make use of that.
You shouldn't have told
Alright.
him. You shouldn't. You broke rule 3.
No,
Yet again.
no, not at all. That's not
No,
breaking a
no.
rule 3. That's just explaining who his character is.
Yeah.
Still
I will suggest that he heavily role plays that. If a strange noise is heard or a flickering light up ahead, he's probably going to check it out.
Lovely.
It's not like an overwhelming sense of curiosity,
No,
just
but
an active one.
Strong and active is, so role play it.
Yeah.
Don't just say it. Make sure it's role played.
Okay.
All right. All right. So you're cruising along, and this cave goes probably about pint-sized sauce cosplay. Hey, welcome to the live stream.
Hi.
Maya-chan!
All right. So welcome, and we're happy to have you here. So you're checking things out, and give me a listen check.
Yay.
All of us are, yes.
No, just him. He's
him.
out there all by his onesie.
He's the only one doing this stuff.
Basically, I broke rule 5.
There we go.
So 23.
23. All right, you do hear something up ahead. It's a skittering sound.
Ooh.
Not really sure what it is.
Pint-sized?
But
No, that's Maya.
yeah,
Maya-chan is my
it's
sweet
you hear a kind of a clackety clack on stone. You've been walking through sand for a while with a little bit of stone here and there, but you can definitely hear it clacking on stone. With a 23, I will say that you can tell that it's approximately small sized.
Okay.
And that's with one size differential. So it could be anywhere from tiny to medium, but definitely you're probably small sized.
Ooh. I wonder what that sound was. I'm gonna keep going and see if I can.
Alright. It's up and around the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of peek around the corner, see if I can see it, but keep on my toes in case it's something that's going to try to attack me.
Okay, so you move forward, and of course so does your light, and you hear it clacking further and further away from you. Seems like the further you go in, you know, it keeps a certain pace ahead of you, like, you know, about maybe 50, 60 feet.
So it's in the hazy part of my vision.
Yeah.
Okay, can I do a spot check to see if I can recognize the shape at all?
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, 18 plus my 6, so 24.
Okay, keep in mind that if it is small size, it does get a bonus on its hide check. It's harder to see because it's smaller.
Yeah.
And that size bonus would be a +4. And it is attempting to stay out of sight. So we will make a hide check for it.
That's really good. You're good at rolling.
No, my dice are just hot this week.
Yeah, they are.
What was your check?
24.
It does beat a 22.
Yes.
Okay. So you see that it is, it appears to be about yay big. So roughly small size. About the size of a small dog.
Pekingese.
Bark work.
A little bit bigger than that. Small German Shepherd.
Okay.
Like a, you know, like what you would, if you were a
Like a
D&D
bulldog.
liver, it would be, if you lived in a D&D world, you would associate it maybe with a dire rat size. But it is, it appears to have little pokey bits all over it. You can't see clearly.
Porcupine.
It is kind of shady, you know, in that area.
That is
But
so
you do get the distinct impression that it has two large forearm type implements.
Could they be used as possible weapons?
You don't know the shape. You just see that the front arms, what appears to be the front arms, are larger than the rest of it, of its arms.
Okay.
And it does seem to be, it's on a wall. Like it climbed up on the side of a wall.
That is so cool. I wish I could do that. That'd be so awesome.
So it's just at the edge of your
Give me
life.
a break. Can you imagine a ranger being able to climb walls?
Yeah, that'd be creepy.
That'd be awesome.
I
I
see
could climb
you.
a tree and just like stand there and shoot from the side of the tree.
Just like you're standing on the limb, standing on it upside down. I see you.
How far away by now am I from the group?
You are probably about, I want to say about 100 yards, about 300 feet away from the group.
Okay. I'm going to call out to the group and try to get them to come back into the cavern.
Alright. Now it's a long way out, and I did say it was made out of sandstone. One thing we know about sandstone,
It's very porous.
it absorbs sound.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh,
So, you guys are going to have to make listen checks, and it is 300 feet away. That's at -6s as well.
Nope.
You don't.
13 plus nothing. Yep. 13.
-6 for the distance.
And yes, that's 7. Yep.
Alright, and what did you get?
I had a 4.
So
So
negative,
Mariette
-2.
winds up with a -2, and
7.
yeah, character name though. I forgot.
San Medell.
Sam.
San.
Sam?
San. Not sand.
S-A-N.
San. San.
Son.
Just say
San.
San Medell.
San. San Model.
Sounds very Italian.
Alright.
San
So-
Miguel. That sounds very Arabic.
So San gets a 6. Right?
7.
Or 7, sorry. And Mariette gets a -4.
-2.
-2. -2. Sorry, my bad.
It's all good.
All right. No, you do not hear him. You do not hear him.
Do I hear him?
No, you do not hear him.
Oh gosh.
That is both of you. So you holler out. You're like, "Hey guys, come on up, everything's cool."
Okay.
Or you're probably, you know, more like,
It's more like
"Greetings, fellow travelers. Return to me."
it's, hey everybody, come up and see this strange creature.
All right.
I'm going to wait a few seconds, and if no one is either coming towards me or if I don't hear anyone, I'm actually going to start back towards the group.
All right.
Can I
while keeping an eye on the creature.
What? What?
walking
What?
backwards?
What? I was about to say, if you're walking backwards,
Keep in mind that
bad.
you're going to be outside. It's going to be outside the torch range pretty quick, even with your elven eyes, Legolas.
Smart aleck.
That's just a joke.
God, do I follow or do I go back? She would kill me if I went on ahead. See, am I more curious or am I more afraid of my fiance?
Well, that's what you'll have to make a decision.
Okay, looks like I go back to the group.
All right.
Out of fear of what your future wife would do to you.
All right. So you head
Any
back to the
sane
group.
man would. Yes, I head back to the group and let them know. The cave goes on for quite a while.
Goes around the corner.
Goes around a corner, and I saw a strange-looking creature, and I describe it as best I can.
All right.
Would any of the locals maybe recognize the description?
Let's see if they
Even
might
if it's
know
vague?
if they've got a knowledge nature check.
Ooh, I do have knowledge nature, but I'm not from this area, so it wouldn't matter.
But you are from Kelshiri, so you are familiar with the Kelshiri native wildlife, especially being a ranger.
Good point. So yeah, I could do a
You can do
knowledge
it.
nature check.
It's remember you got a vague shape, so you could come up with a variety of things that it could be.
Very true. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.
What you get?
I got a nat 19 plus 5, so 24.
With a 24, you figure there's a couple of things could be. It could be some sort of a crab. Could be a
I'm likely
cave.
climbing on the wall.
Could have a special adaptation.
Yeah, true.
Could be a cave crab or a cave spider of some kind. So you figure it's either an arachnid, an insect, or some sort of crustacean. What was
Could
that?
it be?
Who could it be? This animal that I did see. I couldn't help it. I had to.
All right, so
I grew up with that show. I am allowed to do
Stanley?
it. Sometimes we're in the Zaboomafoo.
Never seen that.
I should throw a D20 at you. I'm kidding.
all right, so you figure, yeah, and these guys have the same idea of that. They're thinking it may be a crab.
Okay.
You're thinking crab could also be a cave spider.
Okay, so do the guards have torches or anyone else in the group?
The guards do have torches. They have bedrolls. They have backpacks. They have water skins. They brought the
They have the
basic
usual.
gear. Yeah,
Okay,
and they are
so-
equipped with they're equipped with rapiers.
Okay, so I'm actually going to draw my rapier, just in case this thing might be dangerous. And I'll be like, come on, let's all go back in and see what we can find.
So you guys are going to go in together.
Well, I'm going to make the option open
All right.
to everyone. You guys want to explore a cave with me? Do you want to explore a cave system?
It might cost a little extra for that. It's just not my specialty. I don't go through caves that much.
We might find something that's worth some money.
In which case,
Everyone would get an equal cut.
yes, but until you find that, I'll just go down.
If the guide's not going, there's no
Maybe-
way I am going.
Maybe if you pay me half down, a gold to go in, and a gold to come out. And whatever we find in there, I'll split with you guys.
You'll split with us?
No, we'll all split.
Okay. About 5 silvers to go in.
5 silvers to go out.
Yeah. So 1 gold total.
6 in, 6 out.
5 in, 5 out, and I pay it all up front.
So 1 full gold.
That's
All up front.
Up front. So even if we don't find anything, you get it all up front. You don't have to
Sounds
worry
good.
about me.
Sounds
Okay.
I'm not paying for this one.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about me trying to get out of
Swindle.
American Bank. That's terrible.
All right. So the guide has decided to go in. The guards are like, we don't want to sleep in the water. We'll follow you guys.
You might find a nice big cave to sleep in.
Yeah. All right.
Huh?
So you guys head in.
Yep.
All right. So
I light a sunrod.
you
have a
see,
sunrod?
he's got a sunrod. Well, come on, he's been charging people 2 gold to go into caves lately.
Yeah.
You
1
know.
gold.
Well, you 1 gold.
Doesn't mean that he couldn't have charged someone else 5 gold.
That's right. He's been making
enough.
bank. He's got things going on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to double check the sunrod. I think it lasts like 4 or 6 hours.
Yep. So, and that means you cannot turn it off, but it does exist in water.
Yes, even underwater it'll glow. And it cannot be turned off. You cannot douse a sunrod.
Nope.
So it's a glow stick.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a glow stick, which oftentimes if something's hungry and looking for food.
It directs
makes-
us straight to us.
Yeah.
But
But it
I
is
read-
a 30-foot radius. And 30 foot further, shadowy radius, it glows for 6 hours.
the things that exist in the shadows tend to see in the shadows, or not see at all. They just feel have tremor sense and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd rather see than not be seen.
Alright.
I'm teasing.
Looking over my shoulder.
Alright, so you guys head in and you get approximately to where he was, and first thing you notice there is you don't hear the clattering sound, and there's no creature there, and
May I make a survival check to see anything that's weird?
you have the survival skill.
I do not, so I will not be able to use that.
Can I?
You can, and you would have to define what you mean by weird. Give me a general idea.
Yeah, I did say so.
Well, like maybe
Are you talking like weird architecture? Are you talking weird creature? Are you talking...
anything out of the normal, like scratches on the walls and ceiling and floor to see if maybe there's more than one of these things. See if it's maybe able to go on the ceiling or just the walls. Maybe see if there's like some kind of, I don't know, even some base architecture somewhere in this part of the cave.
Alright, so the first thing I want you to do is give me a, go ahead and give me a search check.
Okay. Dang it. Let's see, 13. Wait, search. 14.
Okay, it's pretty rocky. The clattering sound doesn't even seem to be making scratches where it was, where you were fairly certain you saw it was. You looked all around that wall. Wasn't a lot of scratching on the wall.
Any kind of indents or pitting?
No. Looks like it just kind of clung there somehow. Kind of like a spider would cling on a wall or a ceiling.
Can't do those.
Or like something with small tiny
Melon
pincers might have gripped, but not broken anything or scratched anything.
Okay.
Could have been an end kit.
What?
Now, you said for architecture.
Yeah.
You can, I will give you a choice. You can either give me a knowledge nature check, or you can give me a knowledge architecture engineering check.
I'll do nature because I actually have that skill. So then I'd be able to see
If something's unnatural.
unnatural, like maybe this cave is man-made.
Right.
Okay.
But you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yes!
Dang, he's
what
good.
you get.
19 plus 5, so 24.
24. Cave appears to be very natural.
Damn.
Not what he wanted to hear.
I searched for traps. I searched for invisible traps.
Right.
And actually, if I'm within a foot of an invisible trap or door...
No. If you're within 5 feet of a
Invisible
hidden door, not an invisible door,
Hidden.
a secret door, like...
I thought that included...
No.
Like a hidden trap door, stuff like that.
2 years. These buttons. Well,
And it doesn't include traps at all.
Oh, okay.
It's
So,
just
yeah.
secret doors.
I'm going to, since I haven't explored this any further, I'm going to proceed cautiously with my torch in one hand, my left hand, and my rapier in my other.
Okay.
There, happy.
Nope, you said rapier.
You said rapier instead.
Close enough.
Nope. Nope.
Rapier.
Alright. So you come in, and,
And as usual, keeping on high alert.
well, you're just kind of, you're being cautious. So we'll say that you're moving a little bit slower than normal.
Yep.
You know, maybe half speed. And,
I started something bad.
It's okay.
Oops.
Alright, so you come to a
What's our music?
you travel along, and you end up there's a hole in the cave, and then there's a wall directly in front of it.
Holy cow.
There is a hole there. The hole is approximately
So there's a hole in the wall
Where the dirty freaks?
where the men can see it all.
No.
Okay. Well, let's
No.
try to keep this family friendly.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Okay. So there's a hole in the ground.
It's in the ground.
Yes. It's in
Okay.
the ground.
I thought you said wall.
Yeah.
Well, there's a wall beyond the hole.
Oh, okay.
So just beyond the hole, approximately 1.5 feet beyond the hole, is this wall. And then you've got this hole that's approximately 4 feet in diameter.
I do not have trap sense or anything like that. Traps, yep.
Can
you're
holding
a rogue.
the torch
You do have,
above the hole, can I see the
You
ball?
can't search. You have trap finding.
By default, I'll use trap finding.
So you make a search check to see if the hole is trapped.
Yep.
What? Search.
10 plus, what does the...
You didn't get search.
Well, I did get search.
So
Plus a
that's why
search.
short.
Plus 7, so...
17. The hole in the floor in the ground is not trapped.
Okay.
Holding the torch above the hole, can I see the bottom?
It's very dark, and no, you can't see the bottom.
Even with my
Oh wait, no,
sight?
you can see the bottom. I'm sorry. You can see the bottom. The bottom is roughly between 30-40 feet down.
Echo.
Does anyone have some rope? Kind of
Nope.
curious as to try to see what's down here.
Your curiosity is going to kill you one of these days.
It
you know
killed
what?
my mother's cat.
I dropped... No, I don't want to drop another sun rod down there.
I can drop the torch.
Yeah, but then it could go out.
True, but
You'd hear a clink or clank.
well, I can see the bottom.
Quit taking so much of the cantaloupe. Oh my god.
I can't help it. It's cantaloupe.
I got another one of those.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so...
Not very sorry.
You're not
do
sorry
you have a
at
sun
all.
rod?
No, I just have my torches. I can see the bottom, and I would tell you guys how deep it is.
I was just thinking about dropping something there. Maybe a rock. Oh, you know what? I'll throw a club down there.
Now throw a club down there.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah,
You have a club?
Yes, I do.
Alright, you chuck the club down there.
You're gonna
Splashes.
What?
It splashes.
Oh, it seems like there's water down there.
I can't swim.
Oh, splashes.
Can I search the walls and see if there's anything that I can, like, any other way out besides this hole in the way we came?
Sure, you can search around.
Dang, my dice are hot.
Yep.
26.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
It's
nothing
nice
around.
and
This is a natural cave. It's just got some hole in the floor of it.
Does anyone in the group have rope?
Nope.
Mm.
It looks pretty easy to climb. Just a bit of a squeeze.
Shall we go climbing?
Let
He's
me
the
go down
curious
first.
one. Yes.
Let me go first.
Alright. So you're going to go climbing first?
Yes.
Alright. First thing I'd like you to do is give me a climb check. Looks pretty easy to climb. Shouldn't be too hard.
12.
Alright. You get about 7 feet down.
Wait, do I get my dex mod to that? Because
No.
it's so. Okay.
It's strength mod.
Oh, strength mod, so 13.
Alright. You get about 7 feet down. You get a quarter of your movement, essentially. So you get about 7.5 feet down. Now give me an escape artist check. If you don't have an escape artist, you roll dex. I told you it would be a bit of a squeeze.
I'm about to get stuck, I know it.
Suck it in.
11 with my dex modifier.
Yeah, you're a bit stuck.
Oh gosh.
Great.
How far down is he?
7 foot.
7.5 feet down, yep. You're like,
A little bit too hard.
can't seem to be moving.
Not that big. 4 foot hole.
It's not a medium-sized hole. Medium-sized holes are about 5 feet.
Oh.
I know, D&D physics, it's
Yeah.
weird.
It's weird.
So
So
looks like you're in between a rock and a hard place, or should I say a hard place and a hard place?
Ooh, baby.
Right.
So
So I'm gonna be like wiggling and trying to like get myself unwedged.
Yeah.
Is that another skateboardist check?
Yep.
Okay.
14.
Still stuck,
Dang it.
but you're close. You almost feel like you're breaking free.
I roll.
Just a little more. Can I do it again?
Sure. Each of these is taking like a couple minutes, about 4 or 5 minutes.
11. Oh wait, no. Sorry. 8.
Did we bring?
8.
Yeah, 8.
You managed to get yourself stuck more.
Great.
The DC to break yourself free has increased by 2.
Great.
And I don't
Looks
have
like it's making this.
And you slide a half a foot down further. You're now 8 feet down.
Yay! I'm gonna do a listen check, see if there's anything I can hear from below me.
Alright. I'm gonna do a listen check.
18.
Hey, you hear a little clattering sound.
Is it the same skittering, clattering that I heard earlier?
It sounds a lot like it.
Oh gosh.
Can I see down at all?
Nope, you're pretty well stuck.
Get your mouth better.
Damn it. I just got a 4 with my modifier.
Okay. Yeah. You're jammed in there really good.
Only way I'm getting out of this is
And you are now fatigued from trying to break free. Your next check you can make in probably about half hour to an hour, and it's going to take you 10 minutes after that to make the check. In other words, you'll be wiggling around for 10 minutes to see if you can break free of that.
So there's one from us. There is a hole below us.
Well, the hole's filled with something now.
Yeah.
Chubby elf.
well, so I'm not chubby.
I mean, there's no going forward. Like,
Yeah.
Going forward with
Someone
Going
could
into
jump
the
down
wall.
on top of my
I'm
shoulders.
thinking about doing that.
That could be all sorts of bad. He's pretty well stuck in there.
Yeah, he could tear himself apart doing that.
You could break both my legs and one of my arms.
I mean, you're only 8 feet down, and it's a 40-foot hole. You're falling another 32 feet.
Mm-hmm.
If you break your
That's 3 stories.
That's
That is
bad.
not fun.
Into water.
It's not death.
Into
it's just
water
not
that's
fun.
deeper than a club.
True.
You know.
I'm gonna try to wedge myself out again.
Well, you gotta wait
You
about
gotta
an hour.
wait
What are
about
these
an
guys
hour.
doing in the meantime?
Yeah, what are you guys doing in the meantime?
We could try and push him out, but then he'd fall.
Well, you gotta reach down there. He's 8 feet down. He's not.
Well, I'm just meaning like we could climb down and start kind of just
Pushing on him?
putting our weight on him,
Yeah.
little by little, and try to push him out.
Good.
You're gonna kill me.
Mm-hmm.
You never wanted this to end up in marriage, did you?
I took out a life insurance policy.
Oh!
You wouldn't
With
be
double
able to.
indemnity
We're not
for
legally
caves?
wed. Huh?
With double indemnity for caves.
Yep.
That's what she did.
It's called the curiosity killed the cat clause.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
So what are you guys doing? You got a
Goes down,
party
we
member
try to-
stuck in a hole.
None of us have enough strength for that.
I'm gonna ask one of the guards. Hey guards, do you have any rope?
Well, I asked the group.
Exactly. He asked us.
I
not so long
asked the
ago if
group,
we had
and no
rope,
one
and
had it.
We didn't have any rope. We didn't figure we were going spelunking. We thought we were taking a trip to an old lady's place.
What did you do?
I wasted it. Well, I have to say what I'm gonna do, then I roll.
I know.
I just randomly roll. Okay, I think I got a good climb. Good escape artist. I'm gonna do it. If I get stuck. And I am a medium-sized creature. I'm going to go down and start pushing down.
You're gonna go down there and start putting your weight on it.
I am
Okay,
risking
give
my
me a
own
climb
life for
check.
you.
You're risking my life.
Give me a
Because you
climb
still have handholds.
I
You
don't.
can catch yourself. He can't.
Okay, so I climb down.
Give me a climb check.
Yep.
Nice.
18 plus 7, so 25.
Sure, you get down there.
I start trying with my foot, you know, kind of pushing him down.
Okay. You can make an escape artist check. He will be assisting you. So you make your check.
And I have an escape artist.
Nope. Yes, you do make an escape artist check.
Oh wait,
Both of
that's
8.
escape
You get
artist
an
is
8?
what skill?
Yep.
That's Dex.
Okay, you provide no assistance. In fact,
Escape artist is Dex, right?
escape
We
artist
just rolled
is
a nat
dex.
20.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 with a 2 bonus.
Okay, so that is a 32. Okay. He does hinder you, but you do break free. However,
And
in the
plummet.
process of breaking free, you do get a little scraped up, but I'm only going to have you take half damage because you did get a nat 20. So,
Yay.
you will take 1 point of damage, which I assume would go to your... No, your armor has DR1.
Yeah, it would.
Unless your armor was damaged before?
No.
Nope. And you're wearing your armor, right? You've got
Yeah.
the studded leather, I think, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, it scrapes up your armor, but it doesn't even damage it. You break free. You fall down, however.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was coming.
30 feet. I will give you a chance at a tumble check.
I was gonna say, can I do a survival check?
You can do a tumble check.
Okay, fine. And what ability is that?
That is Dex also.
Okay, that's actually good for me.
It's not too bad.
9.
9. Alright.
I
Well,
face plant more.
Belly flop!
Down in ball. Oh, wait, no, better top
I'm about to die.
no, you're not. You're going to take about 5 points of damage. And that will be DR1, then 3 to your armor, 2 to you.
My DR is 2.
Your DR is 2?
That's what you had me write down.
Is it studded leather? No, your armor bonus should have been 2 if it's studded leather.
It's studded leather.
It's armor bonus of 2, DR of 1.
Oh, okay. DR1,
Armor bonus 2, 30 armor points.
AB 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, so, yep, you take 5, right, yeah, it was 5.
So I take 2 points of damage to myself.
And your armor takes, it was a total of 6, so it was 5, 2 to you, 3 to your armor.
Oh, I thought the 5 was before the mods.
Wait a second. It was 11, and you round up for the damage, so, and it was cut in half.
Oh, cool.
Because you fell into water. So basically it got scraped up on the way down.
Okay.
Splashed into the water.
How deep is the water?
It's about 1.5 feet.
Great! How many bones did I just break?
Yeah,
Not much. You splatted pretty good.
Face plant.
No, you were standing. You were in a standing position, but you just fell on your ass pretty much, your backside.
It's all good.
And now you're pretty well soaked.
Guys.
Now you're pretty well soaked.
Drop a sun rod.
All right. All right. So your friend is no longer stuck. He's now at the bottom of the hole.
Okay, I'm gonna do a listen and search check or spot checks.
All right, guys, above the hole. Go ahead and give me a listen check.
I'm not above the hole.
No, you're in the hole.
You're in the hole.
You're in the hole. That's the first guard. That's the second guard. Okay.
Spot check.
No, listen.
Listen check.
Oh, listen check. Oh, that's better. I think. Yeah. 16.
Okay. You can hear the faint howling of the wind. Now, remember, you're more than 300 feet into this cave.
That must be some serious storm.
Told you it would be.
Wow.
Alright. You're glad you're not outside.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because it seems like this wind would be probably
Blowing us away.
you guys away, turning over carts, maybe breaking into houses. It seems like it's a really bad deal out
So
there.
like a monsoon.
Something wrecked.
Or
Something like,
hurricane.
sounds like it's getting wrecked out there.
Are
Alright,
you-
so,
Are you gonna keep climbing?
are you going to finish your climb down?
I am going to go up.
You're going to go up?
Yep.
Okay, so,
Climb
go
check.
give me a climb check.
19.
19, you're back up out of the hole.
Can I do a listen and spot check down where I'm at?
Sure, go ahead and give me a listen and spot check.
Okay, listening for any.
Your torch went out, by the way.
Well, my torch was up. Yeah, I kind of left that up top.
Okay.
It would have hindered my.
Right. Good point.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, go ahead and give me a spot and listen check.
Okay.
You have no light down there.
None at all.
No, you
So it's
have no
pitch
light.
black.
Yeah, but you can give me a listen check.
Can I do a
Okay.
spot check to see if he's just like in pure
You
dark?
still got you've got your sunrod. I guess you can wave your sunrod down there and he'll have a little bit of light down
I
there.
could drop it and see.
That's up to you, whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah. Hey, you owe me 2 gold. If I drop this down here.
I'll pay you when I get up.
Okay. I drop it.
Alright,
I'm gonna try to catch it.
Okay. We'll say give me I'll say give me a dex check. I've got the DC in my head.
Okay. This is 7 plus 2, so 9.
Yeah, it splashes into the water, but it burns under air, lights underwater anyway, so you can see it. You flush around with your hands for a bit,
And pick
and you
it.
pick it up.
I'm gonna
Alright.
pick up the club too, if I can see it.
Sure, you can see the club,
Okay. I want to give
or
him.
at least you can feel around far long enough to grab the club.
Yeah.
See,
I want to give him his club back eventually.
All right, so you got the club, you got a sunrod.
So now I'm gonna do a spot and listen check.
All right, go ahead and give me spot and listen.
Okay. So listen first. 15.
All right, listen 15. You can.
Do I still hear the skittering?
No, the skittering's gone now.
Probably from the goofy yell I did when I came down.
Whoa!
Yeah, but you do hear a faint sound of moving water.
Okay. Now a spot check. I'm gonna look for anything, just anything besides water.
Alright.
Okay, so spot check. Damn it. 9.
You see cave. Why you said anything besides water? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna climb down.
You see some moss. It doesn't glow. It's not glowy moss.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Bioluminescence.
But yeah, you do see some
There's
moss.
like no
Here-
rock ledges, nothing at a 9. Okay.
No, you just see the rocky, basically it's pretty rocky face of the cave. It's very natural stone. There's, it's not smooth. Hasn't been worked at all. You said you were climbing down?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a climb check.
$18.
Okay, and give me a escape artist check.
Oh.
Oh god.
What did you get? Did you get a nat 1?
No.
No.
Oh.
I got a 9.
All right. Well, you did fail by more than 5, so you are wedged in there, and the DC just went up by 1, or by 2 rather.
By 2.
Mm-hmm. You're stuck.
I will.
You're stuck at the same point he was stuck. Isn't that fun?
I will
It seems
wiggle
to be
and try
the
and get
squeeze
free.
point. You're gonna wiggle and try to get free.
This-
All right. Remember, the DC's too high, and if you fail by 5 or more, you're going to be even more stuck.
Ooh, 15.
You don't fail by 5 or more, but you don't get unstuck.
Can I do another spot check?
Sure. You're gonna look for her.
Well, I'm gonna look for her, and then I'm gonna look around me, see if there's anything besides water and cave that the light might be reflecting off of, like eyes or anything else.
All right.
So first to look for her.
All right. You do hear her saying. Well, you definitely hear her saying, "Damn it, I'm stuck." I'm gonna guess that's probably what you said when you got stuck. You're
Yeah,
like,
dang it.
Son of a gun. Whatever. In the Elven language, which probably sounds a lot
Son
like
of a
French.
banshee.
Okay, so now my spot check in the area around me, I guess.
All right, go ahead and give me a. Good looking around.
Okay, so that plus that is a 21.
Alright, well, I mean, see cave. You didn't miss anything the last time. It's cave, it's water, the water's moving slowly.
I will try and wiggle free one more time.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, you're stuck. You're really, really stuck.
I'm gonna put the glow rod in my teeth, and wait, is that gonna like kill me if I do that?
No, it's
It's
not.
like a glow stick.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna wedge it in my teeth.
Basically what it is it's a wooden stick that has a golden tip. As long as you're not gripping by the golden tip, well, actually gold is even safe to eat. Very weird, but.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have that point out so that my head doesn't start glowing.
Wee.
And I'm gonna try climbing up to her and see if I can help her out. So I'm
Alright,
probably gonna
well,
need
you
several
know,
climb checks.
Look at my beautiful buttocks.
Yeah, you're
It's
gonna
not
need
like
climb
it's
checks, and
not
like I
first
said, it was a tight fit. The only reason why you squeezed out because he put some extra weight on you and got a nat 20. That's why you slipped through and didn't need any more escape artist checks.
Yeah.
So going up, you might get stuck again.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so give me a climb check.
19 with my modifier.
19's good. Give me an escape artist check.
Of course.
What did you get?
3.
Oh yeah.
Wait, escape artist is Dex, so 4.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Again.
I'm gonna look up. Hey, you mind
You
pushing me down?
hear an elven swear word from below you.
Son of a.
So I'm going to say, this is the twice I've done this. You owe me one, and I'm going to say, okay.
I'm gonna try and do a little thumbs up, but I'm stuck.
I'll take that as your word. So I go down, climb, and
Go ahead and give me a climb check.
Yep.
I'm not getting out of this cave alive.
12.
12. You climb down. You're gonna start putting on. So you're gonna. She's gonna make an escape artist check. You're gonna make an assist check. All right, go ahead.
15.
Okay, you give her a +2 on her check. Actually, a +3.
15.
15. That's an 18. You don't become unstuck. Remember, you're really well wedged in there. You tried a couple of times.
I'm gonna do another one, but this time I'm gonna try climbing back down. I'm not getting out of this hole alive.
All right.
If I go up.
Go ahead.
Again.
Let's give him a chance real quick.
Okay,
What's you got?
so 15 and 2, so 17.
17. You actually get down.
Yay!
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to
Barely
make it up
managed
there.
to do that. Give me a climb check to climb the way down.
Oh,
So,
for me?
Yeah.
Okay. 7 with my modifier.
A total of 7 with your modifier?
Yeah.
It's still good.
Okay, good. I
It's
almost-
easier to climb than a ladder. We'll put it that way.
Escape artist is 14.
I got a
14.
19.
14, you're providing her with a +2. That is a 21, and you will succeed.
Tumble check.
Yeah, you're gonna
Tumble check.
fall, tumble check.
I'm gonna jump out of the. I'm gonna try to catch her.
Soften the fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch her. When I hear her falling, I'm gonna try to catch her.
Woo!
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a high dex check and a high strength check to catch her without doing damage to. But if you fail, the damage you've done that gets dealt to you is going to be split between you.
Okay.
So you do soften her fall no matter what.
But you also
You
get
just
damage.
take some of the damage.
Okay, so yeah.
And she's falling.
Let me make my tumble check first.
Well, you might
Well,
not need to do a
you don't
tumble
get
check.
a tumble
This is
check.
me.
Huh?
You don't get a tumble check if he's trying to catch you.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
trying to
okay.
catch you as you fall.
Gotcha.
So, do I do the strength or the dex first?
Go ahead and do a dex first. Dex will be fairly easy.
15.
Okay, good enough for dex.
Yeah, since
Now I
there's
need
no
a
catch.
strength check. How much do you weigh, darling?
More than me.
110.
What is your medium load?
Medium.
Mine?
Yes.
40, 86.
Oh, okay. Make a check. I mean, you're really gonna have to do good on this one.
Come on.
Remember, she's falling 30 feet
Yes, I know. Come on, baby,
at
don't let me.
32 feet per second.
Come on, baby, don't let me down. No, it let
It's
me
not
down.
that bad.
13 with my mod.
Yeah, you crumple under her weight.
Yeah, I thought so.
And
Can I make tumble?
nope, there is no tumble check because you really
caught
can't
me.
tumble on top of a
You're
person
welcome.
too well.
And now I'm being held underwater because she's laying on top of me.
It's just a foot of water.
Yeah, but it's enough to be this much over my head.
So?
I can't breathe right now.
Each of
I
you
just
will
knocked
take
all the air
5 points of damage.
Ouch!
So that's damage reduction 1. So 4, that's 2 to your armor, 2 to you. Do you have armor,
Me?
Harriet? Yeah.
Yes.
What? Yeah. Okay. What kind of armor do you got?
I have leather.
You have leather, which is DR1
Yes.
and armor bonus 1. So you were taking 5 DR1. So 2 to you, 2 to your armor. Your armor is now damaged, and it no longer has damage reduction at this point.
Okay, where's my pencil? There it is.
Found it.
Okay, so no damage reductions.
Yeah, you just lost your damage reduction until you repair your armor to full.
Yeah, yeah.
And then how many points went
2
to?
and 2.
2 and 2, okay.
2 and 2.
Oh!
And you're soaked too.
Oh, that's fine.
Nice splashy.
She's used to that around me.
Let's keep it
Come here.
family friendly.
It is. I'm
Come here.
throwing her into the
Come
river.
Okay.
And yet she still slapped me. I love picking her up,
Gip slap.
making her think she's gonna get like a good kiss and a hug, and
Gip
then
slap.
throwing her in the river.
Gip slap. Gip
I
slap.
love doing that.
Gip slap.
Alright, so 2 of your party members are down in this hole.
How's the weather down there?
The hole is the tunnel that you're in is 5 feet wide, so you are capable of moving along its axis.
It's wet and cold.
So it doesn't like
It expands a little bit, so the point that they're not stuck or not risking getting stuck, but it's now 5 feet wide, so they can move and fight comfortably within it. Single file.
They told me, man, this is a tough one.
If we
See,
die,
I
you don't
said
get
that-
your money. That's one thing.
Yeah.
I can find it later.
Well, only if you'd still be coming down anyways. So.
Yeah.
The guards are like, we're not going down there.
The guards can stay up with the horses.
Yeah, they made that very clear themselves.
Yeah.
They both said, we're not going down there.
I trust the guard's judgment with this one.
So you're not going down there.
Nope.
Should we try to find an alternate way out?
So you're splitting.
This is above. This is above
Don't
my
you
pay grade.
know? You never split the party.
Well, yes, but I keep getting killed slowly anytime I try to climb out of this damn thing.
All right. You know that the water is moving, and it does go in both directions. The tunnel goes in both directions.
Let's go more towards where it's coming from.
Coming from?
Yeah.
We're gonna try to find a way out!
Good luck.
So it goes away from the ocean and towards the ocean. Which direction are you going?
Towards its source.
Towards the ocean.
So, upstream.
Okay, towards the ocean.
Okay.
Okay.
I get the feeling we're gonna regret this.
I have a feeling we're gonna run into a crab.
Or worse.
I think I know what's going on here.
You just had to give him an idea, didn't you? Anyways, yeah, we're gonna head towards its source.
Okay. So yeah, you travel about 30, 40 feet. And you notice that there's an incline.
Okay.
It's going uphill.
I'm gonna keep my eyes and ears open for anything out
Alright.
of
So you've got a sunrod as your light source.
yes,
Okay.
which I owe him 2 gold for,
Yep.
which we can take care of that now if you want.
Um,
No, you
You're not
can't.
with me.
Yeah,
no,
he's not
I just
with-
mean on paper.
Nope.
That way.
Nope.
well, if you don't get back up there, you can't pay him. If you don't meet
Yeah,
up with
good
him, he
point.
doesn't get paid. You can't just say that your character mystically sent him 2 gold via,
I wasn't thinking that.
Yes.
I was talking
No.
outside of the game, so I don't forget to do the math.
Don't worry, Tyler, he won't forget.
He'll
If we-
remind
if
you
we-
when you meet up with him again,
If
I'm
we
sure.
forget,
He's,
if we forget, then we forget.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
If you guys don't do the transaction, you guys don't do the transaction. That's
Okay,
the way
I'll
it
be
goes.
sure. I'll just be.
I'm sure he'll be sure to remind you. He wants that gold.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're heading towards the source. I'm gonna keep my eyes and ears open for anything that's not cave and silence.
As am I.
Right. Alright, so yeah, you travel, like I said, 30, 40 feet, and you notice that it's in an incline. You're going up. It's a slight incline, not very much. You figure that,
Can I use my knowledge geography to determine which way we're going?
sure. I probably should have had you use that to know that that direction is towards the ocean.
So 17.
Yeah, you know you're going towards the ocean,
Okay.
and that's west.
Okay.
Hence,
Alright.
Western
Oh.
Shore.
Actually, Western Shore is not where you're at.
Oh, really?
Right,
We're
you're in
in
Kelshiri,
Kelshiri.
which is
Okay.
west of Western Shore.
Gotcha.
Okay. So right now, Western Shore is actually Eastern Shore?
It's east of you,
Yeah.
but Western Shore.
Yeah, it's Eastern Shore.
No, it's not east.
Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna slowly proceed cautiously so we don't slip and fall. And like I said, keeping my eyes and ears open for anything. Like every now and then I'll look over our shoulder to see if there's anything following us or whatever.
Alright.
So,
Alright, so you travel along. And the tunnel splits into a rough T-V shape. It's kind of like, a little bit angled one way and a little bit angled the other way.
Okay.
Okay,
It's a fork in the road, so to speak.
is the water coming from both?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so knowledge geography again to determine which direction.
Well, you figure one is probably northwest and one is probably southwest.
Well, not that. Like, which one? Are they both at the same incline?
So you're going to see which one will get you out faster based
Which one?
on its incline and direction.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Go ahead and give me a knowledge geography.
19.
Alright. You figured the right-hand path probably has a better chance.
Okay, so we should go right.
Let's go right.
Alright.
I rolled a 14 and I have a +5 for knowledge geography.
Alright.
So, okay, so yeah, we're gonna take the right fork.
Okay. So you travel right a ways, and the incline becomes steeper.
Is it still safely passable?
It's a little slick. Might require balance checks occasionally. Probably a balance check once a minute, we'll say.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, yeah, we're gonna proceed.
You can.
And I'm gonna like hold her hand so we can help each other.
That will
balance.
throw us. No, that'll throw our balances off. We would get minuses.
If you want, here is a suggestion. You can put the sun rod, sticking out of your backpack so it still provides you the light, and use your hands on the walls to help you balance. It'll provide you a +2 bonus.
That's actually a good idea.
That's
yeah,
what I was planning on doing.
All right, that'll provide you a +2 bonus.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
On your balance check.
We're both gonna do that.
Okay. So give me your balance check for your first minute.
Let's see. Oh, I don't have balance, so it's a straight dex check.
Straight dex check.
So 19.
Yeah, you easily make it.
16.
Yeah, you easily make it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's not too bad. Just a little slick.
Okay. So we're gonna keep going.
The floor is still pretty rough. And so as a result, your grip is pretty good. You are in 1.5 feet of water, so it does come up almost to your knees.
Especially with the
cold.
shorts. Weather.
And it continues at an incline. Go ahead and give me your second balance check.
12.
13.
Alright, you guys make it. Aramil, you barely make it. You feel yourself slip and you kind of grip in and,
dig into the wall.
Yeah, you kind of like grip into the wall a little bit so you don't slide back down onto Harriet. Or, right.
Mary?
Marianne. Mary.
Mary.
Yeah, Mary. Alright. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, tension mounted and rode away.
Tension what?
Mounted? Yeah, like
Mounted.
tension mounted, it increased in tension. But
And then
also
rode
mounted,
away.
like mounted a horse. So,
And rode
tension
away.
mounted
And
and
rode
rode away. Play on words. It's gonna be-
low.
Okay, so we're gonna keep going.
Well, you guys, hold on, we're cutting scene.
Oh.
And we're going to above the hole in the ground. You and the guards are there. They're like, they've been gone a couple of minutes. Haven't heard any screaming.
I'd give it like around 10 more minutes, guys. They're not back.
They're not back, then what?
I think we should just leave.
Horse has got the snack cake, the honey cakes packed on. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well, we were entrusted with their safety.
Well, there was nothing really we
As
could
the other
have
guard
done.
says. The other guard says, well, we could go down there. He says, we were entrusted with their safety. We can go. The other guys are like, we're not getting paid to go down there.
You know what, guys? We have to deliver these cakes. That's probably one of the biggest things that we have right now. Those guys did this to themselves.
Give me
You're greedy.
a diplomacy check.
Oh.
If you have diplomacy.
Yep.
No.
+7, buddy. Oh, that's not that good. 12. Nope. Yep,
The-
13.
The other guys are like, you guys can leave. If I don't see him in another minute, I'm going to go climbing down there. My job is to look after these guys. That's what I was told to do. Their job is to deliver the cakes. My job is not to deliver the cakes. It's to look after them. That's my job. And I'm not going to put my master's best interest at,
I see what you're saying.
But you guys make your own call. I'm not your boss.
You're right. I think,
The other guys are like, seriously? You don't listen to this guy?
to be honest, I was I think I should go.
We can deliver the cakes. He can go rescue them. He can go rescue the princess if he wants to.
I think I should go. You guys, I'm going to go right now. If I'm not back in at least 10, 20 minutes, deliver the cakes back to the place, and we'll try this again some other time. when I get these guys back.
Well, the one guard says, I'm going with you. The other guard's all like, screw that, I'm delivering the cakes.
Okay.
And he heads on
massive
out.
storm.
Oh, ice.
He just starts walking away.
Order from me says that you deliver it back, and there's no harm, no foul doing that. If you go out into this adventuring world all by yourself, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Like, my job from my master. You aren't the boss of me. He's the boss of me. He says, look after these guys. I'm looking after them. Even if you don't go, I'm going.
No, it's time to the other guy.
The other guard with the cakes that'll leave it at deliver the cakes?
Yeah.
He's gone.
Oh, well.
He's like, you know.
He's AWOL then.
He's like, I'm delivering the cakes. I'm not going down dark, scary hole of death.
So I dive in.
You're gonna jump in.
Not jump in, sorry.
Oh, you're gonna climb down.
Climb down and wait until I get to the point where I can just like scream and go down. So yeah,
I'm not dead
climb.
yet. I am not dead yet. I can dance and I can sing. I am not
10.
dead yet.
No.
It is.
Singing. No
It is
singing.
easier than a
He's dead.
ladder to climb. You do make it.
Okay.
Escape arts check.
Skateboarders check. I do have that. 9. I know.
See?
You're stuck.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
Then I am going to try to say, hold up, I'll get myself unstuck. And another escape
Have
artist,
it.
minus.
Yeah, the DC is raised by 2 because
Wrong
you
one.
did fail by 5 or more. Or well, no, you can get yourself unstuck this time without an increase. But if you fail by 5 or more, the DC does increase by 2.
14.
Okay, you did not fail by 5 or more, so, but you are not unstuck.
One more time.
Alright. You're close.
6.
You are more stuck.
I thought it was 5 or more.
No, if
No.
you fail by
If you
5.
fail by 5 or more.
Okay. 12.
And you failed by 5 or more on this time since the DC was 2 higher. So you are really stuck.
Okay, one more time.
Even if you manage to break yourself free, you will be taking damage this time.
So
This is how stuck Aramil was.
I stopped before I got to that point. Ooh.
Ooh!
What you got?
19.
19. Alright, so you will break free.
Knees are a little scuffy.
And you'll fall.
Tumble.
Give me a tumble check, yeah.
4.
Yeah, you do make the tumble check. Alright, 9, 10, 11. So you will be taking 6. That's, do you have armor on?
Yes, I do. I got leather, so yeah. My
Damage
DC.
reduction 1, which drops it to 5. 3 to your armor, 2 to you. Your armor's just lost its damage reduction. But, and you're soaked.
And then how
But
much?
you're down the hole.
2 to me, 2 to my armor, 3 to me.
3 to your armor, 2 to you.
3 to me.
Yeah, your armor always takes more damage than you do if there is a greater split. If there is a split that's one better higher than the other. Your armor will always protect you more than it will protect itself.
So now let's see how well the guard does.
Okay, the guard.
Oh god, he's gonna
Like,
die.
well, he's like, here, he's gonna toss you a torch down.
A lit torch?
No, it is an unlit torch.
Oh.
He's gonna say, oh wait, you've got a sun rod. You can strike your own.
I'm gonna strike my own sun rod.
Good, you've got a light
Keeping
source.
tabs.
This one's on you.
No, I'm keeping tabs.
Hey,
on
this is,
her.
you guys aren't together. You guys
Why
can't
on
discuss
us?
this matter.
Yep.
You guys don't get to discuss this matter until you're back together.
Yeah,
Okay.
good point.
Alright, you guys are not together.
Yep.
Alright, guard makes climb check. Guard does not make climb check.
Oh god.
Guard is falling.
I'm free! Free fall!
You know, the good point is, he doesn't get stuck.
He's the only one who
He
did.
will attempt a tumble check. He makes a tumble check.
Woo!
So he will take only quarter damage. 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he will take 3. His armor will take 1. And he will take 1.
We're all gonna die.
That's not that bad.
Actually, no. He's got better. He's got chain shirt because he's a guard.
So he takes 0.
His armor has damage reduction 2. His armor takes 1, and it drops a DR to DR1.
So
Okay. Yeah.
I struck another sun rod. So
You
now
got some
I'm
rod.
down to 8.
Okay.
So,
He's gonna splutter up. Well, at least I didn't get stuck, is what he says. I'm gonna draw his rapier out.
and I definitely draw my dagger out, and we continue.
You got dagger and sunrod, and he's got rapier.
Yep.
Alright. Alrighty.
Okay.
Back with you guys. This has taken about a minute. Go ahead and give me another balance check, please, with your +2 bonus, because you are using your hands as well.
Oh, +2, so 20.
Wow.
Not nat.
What'd you get?
That's 17.
Okay, you're good.
Sorry, it fell into my
Burger.
food.
Yep, you guys are good. You guys are making it. And Aramil, you're in the lead, right?
Yes.
And your last step, you feel like you're at a peak of something, and it looks like it's going to start descending now.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. And you can see water. Deeper water. It's no longer 1.5 feet ahead of you. It looks like it's going to be 3 feet on your next step.
Looks like we're getting wet. Or we can try going back and taking the other one. I'm actually talking to you.
We can always go back and take a look. It wouldn't hurt.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna... Wait, so is it just like the ceiling meets the water a few feet in front of us? Or...
No, it's like you go up, and now you're going down.
Well, we're right at that peak.
Yeah.
So does it open up into anything, or...?
Well, yeah, it does open up. It opens up about 4 feet wide.
Wait, wasn't it already 5 feet wide?
All right, not 4 feet. 4 squares wide, 20 feet wide.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do a spot check, see if I can see anything like maybe around the side or something, like any ledges or.
Okay. Go ahead and take a look. See.
Spot check. So 17.
All right. 17. It looks like it's this area seems to be relatively smoothed out. I mean, there's tiny ledges. It's gonna be a tougher climb. Definitely a lot tougher than a ladder would be to climb. But you could, try to climb. I mean, you've got the water there, so if you're right at the water line trying to climb around, you're not swimming.
So should we go back or should we try to?
There's only there's only 2 ways to go. We can take a look at the other one and decide which one would be best to use.
Okay.
It may take longer, but it still may be better.
We'll go back then to the fork in the road.
Okay.
The fork in the river.
All right. So you start heading back. You head up the tunnel, and you come to a fork.
Survival. I don't have
You don't have knowledge geography.
knowledge geography.
He knows the area fairly well. He'll make a knowledge geo check. 6 of one, half dozen of the other is what he says.
I'll let you decide where to go.
Digs in his pocket, pulls out a copper. Heads we go left, tails we go right.
Let's do it.
Alright, so odds you go left, evens you go right. Odds you go left.
Okay.
Alright. You guys start heading back. You guys are heading back. You guys will need to make balance checks.
Okay.
First one.
We're still doing the
Yeah, the
hands
little
out.
hand on the wall thingy.
First one's a nat 20. Dang
Nat
it.
20.
Dang it.
What'd you get?
15.
Oh, you make it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were making it with 12s.
I wasted a nat 20.
Hey, good news is you're not slipping. You're not riding down the slip and slide.
Whee!
5 minutes. What?
No, stop.
Stop.
No, stop.
All right, so we're gonna put a pause on this right now. We'll come back to it later, I imagine.
Unfortunately, tonight is the night that we stop right now.
Oh,
But
really?
They need to leave it too, they said.
Oh, you guys need to leave it too?
We have work in the morning.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna put a pin in this for the night, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday, I believe. Hopefully, Jeremy will be along, and we can go back to our original campaign. If not, we can continue with this one.
And like we said at the very beginning of the stream, be sure to submit some fan artwork if you'd like.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Fan
Email
art.
us.
At
Definitely.
thehurtgamers@gmail.com. That is thehurtgamers@gmail.com.
Shout out to Maya. Maya, send something.
Please, Maya.
That's right, I believe that would be pint-sized Sasu cosplay.
Yes.
Please send something.
Send something, Maya-chan. Do it.
Be the first one on our wall.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Alright, goodbye, guys.